Losers bracket.
Barbie Walters goes double gutter. We came on it right at the right time.
Oh my god. So we are just starting round 3. This is only losers bracket matches. So everybody who loses this match is out of the tournament. And we've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 10 pairs going. So we've got some good matches. We have David Brown and Chris Belker. And Chris Belker starts off with an open. So he's not going to go 600 this set.
579. Which, by the way, is sadly a possibility.
So we do have some good matches. We have, let's see, we have Fulker bowling against David Brown. We have Matt Gilman in the losers bracket as a surprise. Let's see who he's bowling against. So as we get our camera set up here, looks like, let's see, I see Brady Carmacci down there. Not sure who he's bowling though. Actually, you know what? Let's find out who everybody's bowling. We'll take a look at the bracket. So this round we've got Brunson and Carmacci, Gonzalez and Tabone, Anzalone and Nick Garcia, Kolb and LaMarche. And then on the other side of the bracket, we've got Brian and Giuliano, Felker and David Brown, Remsen and Bella, Gassera and Gilman. That's going to be a great match, Gassera and Gilman. So as we go out here, let's start down there on the end. And let's see what we got. I see Scott Anderson getting ready to bowl. Down there. Let's just start on that pair and work our way over. Scott Anderson bowling against Jacob Wregler, one of the bright young bowlers from down here in South Florida, and Dylan Sucher and Juan Gaviria. And looks like Sucher, uncharacteristically, has started out this round 9 miss, 9 miss, 9. Normally a very good spare shooter. So that's not something that you usually see out of him. So let's see if he can cover this 6-pin, and he does. So he's excited about making that spare. And can Gaviria take advantage? He's got a double to start the game. So this is round 3. Again, this is not a house shot they're bowling on. And the lanes have not been re-oiled. They will be after this round, though. All the winners bracket bowlers are taking the round off. They'll get a lunch break. Congratulations to them. And after this round, there'll be a re-oil. And then we can get the next round going after that. When the winners bracket comes back, the winners of those matches will move on to tomorrow directly, and they'll cash in the tournament. Everybody else will be in the losers bracket. See Anderson with the strike. So he's got the front 4. Wregler has the front 3. Gaviria with his 4, 6, 7 does not cover it. Which obviously is not a surprise. 4, 6, 7 very difficult. And we have one of the best matches of the round right here is Reggie Pearson and Garrett Thompson. Here's Reggie. And he left Greek Church, of which he gets 3 of them. So Reggie has got 46. Garrett's got spare double. And that's going to be a tough match. That is definitely going to be tough. I expect it to be reasonably high scoring too. So here's Wregler. And he strikes. So both Wregler and Anderson with the front 4. Gaviria looking to get back on the strike train. And he comes up light, 2, 4, 8, 10. That ball just never saw the move. Suture take advantage. Nope, 6 pin. So Gaviri is still on top. Here's Richard Cheney. Strike for Cheney, and he's got the front 4 now. Reinhardt looks to cover the 2-4, and he does. Suture looking to make that 6 pin, so now after 2 opens, he's got 2 spares. This is our first look today at Jacob Wregler. So let's see how he's playing the lane. The 2-hander from down here. Looking just inside, or just outside the 5th arrow. Using what looks to be an Axiom Pearl. And he's now got the front 5. So can Anderson keep up? Is this going to be another one of those all strike matches? I don't know. Can Anderson keep up? Playing left himself. Just a little bit of a weak 10. So Wregler is going to have a 21 pin lead if Anderson makes this 10 pin. Giovanni, you're killing me. So let's take a look at some of the other players here. As Anderson misses the 10 pin. And now Wregler with the front 5 is going to have a chance of taking a commanding 32 pin lead, or 33 pin lead. Let's go over and take a look at this Reggie Pearson, Garrett, Thompson match. Looks like Garrett has spare triple. Reggie has spare strike, open strike. Bobby Jr. strikes on that ball. Reggie's lefty, we'll get on the side of it. This one gets it a little wide, doesn't come back. He's a 9 pin. Can Garrett take advantage? He has spare triple. Asking for it to push, and it does. That's spare 4-bagger. He's up by a lot here early on in game 1 of this 2-game set. Let's take a walk over and see how David Brown and Chris Felker are doing. I can see from here Felker is starting to strike again. So here's David Brown. Still throwing that Pink Widow. And he leaves a 4-pin. Brown has spare, double, spare, and now he'll probably make this spare. But Felker with the open 4-bagger. So it looks like this Felker is at it again.
All-time winning money winner of the
All-time
champion right here. We have the all-time leading money winner of the street game, back to back, man. This is how we hang out on a Saturday.
John, you won both of your matches?
Yes, I did.
So you have a round off now.
Yes, I have.
What do you think of the conditions out there? What are you expecting in the next round?
A little bit. They're going to re-oil here, so after this round, so we'll be good.
Do you know who you're bowling next match?
Larry Brand.
Larry Brand. All right, that should be a good match.
He's got it, man. Easy money, man.
What's up, Rack Doodles?
Well, let's take a look at Matt Gilman. Gilman missing the head pin, leaving the picket fence. And takes the 1-2 out of the picket fence. There's something you don't see every day. This looks like the Tabone Gonzalez match, I think. That ball is going to miss the head pin completely. Here's Giuliano. And he strikes.
Got to get my money back to Newport Richie about 100 years ago right now.
Tony, how are you?
No, we're good. I already got interviewed with all the technology, though. I can't believe you have to walk around with that.
Oh, it's because I can't find a tripod and everything, you know? Amazon, now I'm too old to use Amazon and find things like that. Next year. Next year I'm going to save up my money. I'm going to buy a tripod. Let's see. David Brown now looking to keep pace with Felker. Felker's just a striking machine
You
today.
guys take one call?
Still throwing that pink widow. Oh, ring 10. That was a great shot, though. Needed that
I
one.
went a couple of weeks ago. Very interesting. How's the outfit?
Amber Brunson
I tried to be good.
falling against Brady Carbacci. And she strikes, getting the 5-7 out late. And she's going to have a little bit of a lead against Carbacci. She's got 48 in the third with a triple. Carbacci has open strike and then 3 spares. And now he's shooting 6-pin, which he is going to cover easily. So looks like Carbacci is going to be down about 20. Brunson looking to start running away with this one. She's got that triple. David Brown shooting his 10th and he's going to cover that easy. But Felker now with the 6-bagger. This is going to be a bit of work for him to do. Felker's just been striking all day.
Make spares, that'd be good.
You don't leave any. Best way to shoot spares is not leave them. Giuliano with the strike. Giuliano with spare strike, spare 5-bagger. Taking a commanding lead early in this 2-game set. Looking to put a lot of distance between him and his opponent. Here's Gilman. Gilman struggling a lot. 72 in the 5th with a strike in the 6th. Very unlike him. Oh, that ball checked very early. And he is not happy. Not happy. David Brown. Strike. You don't usually see 4th arrow urethane, but you're seeing it today from David Brown. And he's making it look decently good. So let's see if Felker can make it a 7-bagger here.
You didn't get that on tape. Good thing.
Well, Felker, a little high, leaves that 9-pin. So his max is going to be 258 right now. And David Brown can strike out for 235.
I can hear you on the approach.
Sorry.
Tell me to flop.
Felker makes a spare. Look at that.
Hey, I know how to do
The
that.
first spare he's made today. Chris Felker's first spare of the day, ladies and gentlemen. So here's Juliano. Sorry for the camera work. Looks good. He gets it. A six-bagger for Tony Giuliano. And he's taking it to his ball early. Covers the 9 pin, but this match well in hand already. Daniel Gacera in front of the ball return. Lane 34. And the shot looks good. And it is. Let's move around a little bit. We're going to go right. We're going to take a look at Amber Brunson on a 3-bagger. You can make it 4. Oh, she does. Good authority. That ball hit. Taking it for Brady Carvacci. Brady with a lot of spares, and Amber's got the 4-bagger. Brady looking to get on the board here, and he's not able to do so. Lucky to get that 4-pin out, but still going to have to make this 6-10, and Amber's starting to run away with this match. And there's the ball. It looks like it just slipped right off his hand. Looks like Katie Brown have their 4-pin. Shoots that and covers it. Looks like the lanes are starting to get a little messy on some of these pairs now. They are doing that strip and re-oil after this after the squad. This round, I should say. Felker was in the face. He's a 3-6-10. That might be the first really bad shot he's thrown today. Carvacci looking to cover the 6-10, and he does. That's going to be foul spare gutter 8 for Gonzalez. But Savona only has 79.6, so it's not like he's taking advantage of it. But he can now at least take the lead if he puts a couple of strikes on the board here. There's one. There's one. So after strike, spare, spare, open, 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 puts a strike on the board. Giuliano does not get the 7-bagger, but still a pretty good game here. He's going to shoot 240 if he covers that. Carvacci doesn't hit the head pin. Can he strike? No, does not get the dominoes. Leaves the solid 1. The dead pocket Uno. Tabone here now has a chance, if he can put another strike on the board, to at least close this match up. And if he can strike here, he'll probably take the lead. carry? Yeah, it goes carry. Corners and carries. So that's a big double there for Carlos Pavon. As you can see, the pairs are starting to get a little messy. But he can now punch out for 199. His opponent can only strike out for 191. So there's Felker. Strikes again. You can see how loud his ball hits the pins. Chris Felker does not get cheated on any shot he throws, ladies and gentlemen. And David Brown's in a bit of a spot. He can strike out for 215, but Felker already has 215 in the ninth frame. So he's going to be down by a bit. But absolutely has to have this one. And does not get it. Comes up high.
Hey, that's making that interesting. Bring their average down.
Yeah, Chris Felker with his worst game of the day, ladies and gentlemen, 240. But he's going to be up by about 40 in this match as David Brown can make this and strike in the fill ball for a 2-0. Heckled by the fans here. That's cool. We have a good time down here in South Florida.
What's up, kid? 845.
845 was well, 300, 300, and then 245 first game of this round. Well, here's Amber Brunson. She spared her last shot after that four-bagger.
32 and 36, and all four were 10.
She pulls it, doesn't like it, and that's what's through the face with 6-10. So let's make our way down here a bit. See what's going down on the other side. Like we're in the 10th. Looks like Jacob Wregler was able to put up 266 in his game against Scott Anderson. Shot 2-0. And now Juan Gaviria gets that messenger on the 10. He's going to shoot 2-team this game, where Dylan Suture looks like he can strike out for 184. Does not hit the pocket, leaves with 310. Reggie, Pearson, and Garrett Thompson. Reggie's up now in the fill ball, 204 if he strikes. Let's see if he can do that. We'll switch to a 3D offset hammer, looks like. He leaves 7 pin. So that's 203 for Reggie. And Garrett has 210 if he makes the 7 pin. So we got a close one here between the two of them. And it'll probably go down to the wire. And Garrett does make the 7 pin. So that's 210 to 203 the first game, with Garrett Thompson with a 7-pin lead going into game 2. So again, it looks like the scores are reasonable. They're not super high, but they're not super low. Some people are struggling. You see 170 there, but some people are hitting it well. Jacob Wregler with the 260. Next pair over, we see a 250 and another 250, but also a 180. So the lane conditions for this corner look like they've done pretty well. So here's Richard Cheney. Starting off game 1, he shot 256 the first game. His opponent was 218. And Cheney with the strike. Something bowlers in South Florida have seen a lot from him for a long time. Lloyd Reinhardt on the next pair over. Looks like he hung in the thumb a little bit. Yeah, he's going to leave that 6'10". All right, so let's take a look at Jacob Wregler. Where is he playing? Left, I'm sure. Still throwing that axiom curl. And still striking. Scott Anderson, his opponent, looks like he left the 4-6-10. So that's not the good start he wanted. He's already down by 50-ish. So he's got to get something going and fast. But it might be too late with Jacob just striking at will. And cannot cover the step. A reminder, this is everybody bowling is in the losers bracket. The winners bracket has this round off. So everybody who loses this match is out of the tournament. Here's Garrett Thompson. Able to strike his first ball of game 2. Let's see if Reggie, Pearson, his opponent, can take advantage. Still throwing the quantum evo? No, he was throwing that 3D offset. Looks like he changed that 3D offset, but now he's gone back to the quantum evo. Maybe he threw that 3D on the fill ball. So it's a good shot by Reggie. Good shot right there. So both those bowlers start off with a mark in the first frame, strike in the first frame, and it's still a 7-pin match. Let's go down here and see what's going on. Looks like Bobby Walters is struggling a bit. 101 in the 8th, and he needs to make this spare. So he shoot 140. Barely nicks that 2-pin opponent with 160, maybe 170 if he can cover the 310. There's Nate Garcia, shot 258 his first game, and he just struck in the first ball. Good split cover there. Oh, let's see, Garrett Thompson now. Trying to stay alive in this tournament. Let's see if we can move the camera a little bit. That 8-pin. Great job by Reggie, just can't strike. And he's going to have to cover this. And now Garrett has a chance to take a 20-30 pin lead now in this match. Garrett Thompson won the first game by 7 pins. So it's close. Very close. Yes, sir. Reggie's going to cover that 8-pin pretty easily. Let's go over and see how Nate Garcia is doing. PBA touring pro coming down the bowl. And it looks like there's a ball return issue. So maybe we'll wait a second as they get ready to bowl their shot.
Set.
Robert Graves. Robert Graves has a really good game going here. He's going to be able to punch out for 228 if he can strike on this ball.
Talking about that.
And he does. Opponent with 236. Good shot by Robert Graves. 228. Reggie Pearson looking to keep pace here and get another string going. And strike. That's another run down here. See what's going on.
I literally want to hold.
Brady Carbachi starts game 2 with a double. And his opponent Amber Brunson opened, split the first frame. That's going to be a 4-7-10. Don't want to start open, but it looks like it's going to happen here. Peter Brown strikes. He's got spare strike, but Felker has a triple. Lee Garcia covers the spare.
You get a bigger iPad?
If they had one.
Carry a big LED screen. Why don't you get the the brace, the bracket where it has like the hole and it sits there and you just walk around?
I wish I had something like that right now. Felker with the 4-bagger. Put this down on the table just for a second. Picking it back up.
God damn it, fucking beat me again.
Giuliano goes in the face, leaves the 3-6-9-10. That's a tough cover. Especially with the out of bounds on this pattern. You really got to fit the ball in. You don't have a lot of room to miss. Good spare by Giuliano. That's not easy. And here's Carlos Cabon with strike split. And he strikes. But his opponent has a double. Let's see if Brunson can get back on the good side. She throws a great shot, but brings a 10-pin. Here's Nate Garcia. Bring it to 10. Garcia misses the 10 pin. Not something you see from touring pros very often. He's going to have to focus up a bit because his match is 76-77. Although he did win the first game handily. Take a walk over to the last pair, see what's going on down there. So here's Garbachi. That's a 4-bagger for Garbachi.
You can leave the back of the building. You can't turn the ball over a building, you know.
That's what I gotta do. And that's what I gotta win, dude.
Do what I gotta do. That is definitely true here today. You do what you gotta do. Here's Pavon. He's got strike, split, strike. Oh, great shot, but leaves an 8-pin. Awful break. His opponent with double spare. And gets the messenger. Now, I hear there's some strikes being thrown between Reggie, Pearson, and Garrett. Thompson. So let's go over there and take a look. Because that was a close match after game 1. With Thompson up by 7.
Then when she walks down that aisle, she'll get somebody else to do it.
Here we are. Here's Reggie. Let's see. So Reggie with strike, spare, triple. Garrett with a 5-bagger. So Reggie's down 20 in this game, and he's down 7 before the game started. So he's going to need some help, and he's going to need to throw a lot more strikes. And that's not the way to do it. That ball going through the face, leaving a 4-7. See if Garrett can extend his lead any. Throws it great. Got 9-pin. Seen a lot of those today. 8 pins and 9 pins. Again, this is a 2-game total pins match. This is the losers bracket in round 3 of this tournament that had 64 entries to start with, full field. The winners bracket currently has the round off. They will come back next round. Reggie shoots this 4-7 and chops the 4 off of the 7. And that might be close to the end here. Reggie 126 in the 6th. And Garrett's going to be about 30 pins above that when he makes this 9 pin, which we fully expect him to do. Still striking. Jacob Wregler's still striking. He's got double spare 4-bagger this game. And he's really putting it to Scott Anderson. Anderson not a bad game. He got the split the first frame, but triple spare strike after that. But even if he strikes out for 250, Wregler's still on a pace 20 pins ahead of that, and Wregler won the first game by a lot. So here's Anderson. It's basically all or nothing now. He needs every strike, and he needs a lot of help from Wregler. And he's able to get that messenger. So still some life. Definitely still some life. Here's Dylan Suture. Able to messenger out to 7. And he's going to need that help. He's got 79 in the 5th and a double. And Kabiria with 63 in the 4th and a double. Kabiria with the triple. Garrett Thompson now up the ball in the 7th frame. And a little light. Saws the 5 out. Maybe not saws, but he gets it to fall. And that's going to be a 5-bagger spare strike for Thompson. Not really giving Reggie Pearson any room to catch up to him. Not over yet, though. Strike from Lloyd Reinhardt. He's got a triple now. And a great shot by Richard Cheney. And you see the difference in people who have figured the pattern out and people who have not figured the pattern out. Richard Cheney has a 6 out of 7 strike. We've got a 6-bagger on the other lane, and then the other 2 guys on the lane not doing a whole lot. So if you once you figure this pattern out, it looks like it's definitely very playable. But if you just can't find it, you're going to struggle a lot today. But I think that's the mark of a good pattern, right? When you have it, you have it. And when you don't, you don't. It's not like everybody is striking at will. We've already seen today there's a lot of out of bounds if you miss right. Another strike for Robert Graves. And he's got a 4-bagger to start his game 2 of his match. Now here's Reggie Pearson. He basically needs every strike for this and the rest of the game. And he's going to need a lot of help from Thompson. Comes up high, and he's able to trip a 6-10 out. And I'll tell you what, he needs every single one of them. And a strike from Thompson. Hello, how are you? We're broadcasting the tournament. Oh, great. Sorry about my shaky camera work. Have a good day. So here's Lloyd Reinhardt. He's on a triple. Can he get a 4-bagger? No, the 4-6.
Yeah, we already gave them money. But if the kid goes 6 months here, it's a little bit different. Like 40. Sorry? Now we're going. Yeah. When are you ready? Are you ready now?
Up we go. Looks like the Felker is going to be victorious here. Felker with 230 if he makes this 10 pin. And David Brown can punch out for 220. So it looks like this match is over. Tough draw for David Brown. Oh, really well. But just ran into the one person you don't want to run into. Here's Carbachi. He's got 157 in the 7th and a strike in the 8th. Looking to make it a double. And leads Tempin. But Manly leads this game. So Rambert runs to 84 in the 6th and a double.
I saw that.
Barely covered that spare, but I don't know how much that's going to matter. He's got a big lead this game. Carlos Tabone struggling a bit. He's got 111 in the 6th, 118 in the 7th, with a spare in the 8th. And he misses right, and that ball's just gone. Cannot miss right. Cannot miss right. His opponent buries it. Good shot there from Nate Garcia. What's the score of that match?
Hole was up 30 coming into this game. Still all in his court. But it made it interesting with that 18.
Hands on with the strike, but he's only going to shoot 160 this game. And Nate shot 250 the first game, so that game's over.
I think Reggie's
No, oh wait, Garrett was leading most of the match, but he was up by 7 going in.
Reggie shot 250.
Yeah, Reggie, but Garrett's got 250 this game.
248. Looks like it's 8 match.
Not 250. Garrett strikes out for 250. It won't matter. That strike.
He doubled. Yeah, he doubled.
Yeah.
He wasn't animated, so I was confused.
Yeah, no, he needed that strike. So no, he didn't even need that strike because he was already up by 7. He just needed a mark. So the one was the one before that. He needed a mark to make Reggie triple. Or to, yeah.
Pearson shouldn't go out against Bobby. Brady's over Amber. I didn't think Reggie would go 1 and 2. I thought Reggie would be up 4 still. Like,
Go down to the last pair, and then we'll finish this round up. Again, these are 2-game matches, total pins. And everybody who loses this round is eliminated. Hello. Coming down here. Looks like Jacob Wregler went 260, 250. So 520 for 2 is going to be victorious. A couple more shots here. See a big 250 game here.
Are they re-oiling? I'm sorry.
I've heard they are going to be re-oiling after this round.
So there's a delay in between now. Okay.
I believe that's correct, but you should
I'll wait.
confirm with them.
Yeah.
So as we wrap up round 3, we'll be back for round 4, but there's going to be a little bit more of a break. They're going to re-oil. So we're going to take a few minutes off. We're going to get something to eat, rest a little bit as they re-oil the lanes, and we'll be back for round 4 where the winner's bracket will come back. And everybody in the winner's bracket who wins will advance to tomorrow. And then those losers will go into the loser's bracket, and then they'll be here for a little more today. So we'll be back for round 4 and more coming up in probably about a half hour or so, assuming they do re-oil. So we'll see you then.